Hey guys, I'm gonna do a reading for you today. Archangel Michael, please can you protect the energy of this reading? Palo Santo. So guys, I've been away for a little bit, but I've been doing some shadow work that needed to be done, but I'm back now. I'm gonna try my best to do readings and videos every day as much as I can. I will try my best to. But yeah, I'm back now. Done a lot of soul searching, so good to go again. I needed to fill up my own cup for a bit, so I have to practice what I preach. I've got the Intuitive Whispers deck today, and the first card that came out, Feel, Don't Think. So you're thinking too much in your head. You've been getting too much in your head at the moment, and it's saying feel, lead with your heart, lead with this, not this. You know, this is going to give you better guidance. This is not. You know, this is going to confuse you. Your head, your ego over your soul is just going to get confused. And as you can see, the lion here, the lion signifies you looking up. Look, feel your emotions. Don't think too much into it. Like, you know, don't let your thoughts control you. Learn to feel with your feelings, with your heart. Be more heart-centered is that message. And then the next card that came out is have gratitude for the past. It's an owl, a wise owl, and the circle, I think, signifies the connection of all things. And as you can see here, it's the owl is feeling gratitude for its past, even if you've had a difficult past, you've learned a lot of lessons. See it as a good thing, okay? The universe doesn't normally give us more than we can handle. And see it as your training ground. That's what I've been taught. You know, you've learned lessons, so have gratitude for those lessons that you've learned. So try not to dwell in the past on all of the mistakes that you've made and things, because it's not going to help, and it's not going to help you move on either. It's saying, you know, admit the past happened, but have gratitude for it instead of dwelling over it. Have gratitude for the lessons that you learn. Say you had a bunch of slimy frogs that you had to deal with. Each one of those frogs gave you a lesson. You know, you learnt something from each one. And that's for somebody. And then the next one, split your focus. You need to find more balance in between the physical world and the spiritual. As much as it'd be really nice to constantly fly high in the spiritual world and things like that, you have to stay grounded. I know that because I've been through it myself, you know. And then after that is clear limiting beliefs. So you've had limiting beliefs, but free yourself like this bird. Look, this bird has its wings outstretched. Be as free as this bird. Clear those limiting beliefs. What I always teach people with limiting beliefs is when you hear those things pop into your head saying, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not going to be able to complete this. Stop for a second and think, right, is this fact right now? Is this external? And then 9 times out of 10, you come to the conclusion that it's external. It's not your thoughts. The limiting beliefs is not the way your higher self works. Your higher self works through positivity, not limiting beliefs. So, like, you have to kind of kick them out, you know, essentially. Like, hey, are you paying rent in my head? No, get out. You don't deserve to be there. Go back to the hole where you came from. You know, be firm with it, you know, kick it out, kick the thoughts out. It takes time and practice. It doesn't happen overnight. I won't sugarcoat it for you, but that's what you're being called to do. Like, instead of looking at all the bad aspects and things that have happened in your life, you need to spin it around on its head. Because if you keep living in those negative beliefs and thoughts, then you're going to manifest more negative things in your life, like naturally, because that's the way the law of attraction works. What you put out, you get back. Okay, so I'm going to dive into the cards a bit deeper for you. Number 4. $38. 38, feel, don't think, which is this card, just here. Feel, don't think. To connect fully to your intuition, you must first stop thinking and instead feel into your body. The mind is a thinking machine designed to analyze the past and predict the future. It is supposed to filter our experiences, but it can often make decisions based on past experience rather than intuition. It is by feeling back into the body that you begin to discover what is right for you in the present moment. It is time to let the mind rest and tap into the innate wisdom, your intuitive whispers that lies deep within you. You know when you have arrived into the feeling everything seems clear and unwavering. You need to feel your emotions. Don't bottle them up. You have to feel them. That's why they're there. It's when we bottle them up that things go wrong. You know, you have to reach out. Don't bottle it up. And then the next one, 74. Gratitude for the past. Oh. 20. 74. Gratitude for the past, which is this one here. You are who you are in this moment because of your past, the good, the bad, the highs, the lows, the struggles and the successes. However, you do not need to define yourself only through that past. You have come through hardship in your life, but here is the chance to release your past so it doesn't impact your present. Instead, turn your focus to gratitude. Be grateful for getting where you are now because of that past. Be grateful for what you have navigated, every twist and turn along your life's journey. Be grateful for the lessons that you have learned along the way and have formed who you are, because who you are in this moment is pretty darn wonderful. So you need to remember you in the present. Stop worrying about what happened in the past and how people are judging you for the past. Stop worrying about what's coming around the corner. You know, oh my gosh, is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? Is that going to pan out? Is this going to pan out? Stop worrying about that. Live in the present. Feel in the present and lead with your heart. That's what you're being guided to do. Right, split your focus. 118. 118, 118. Oh, that's a funny number. 118. This is only a few people probably get that from TV. 118. Split your focus. So that's this card just here. Before you picked up this card, what were you focused on? You may be spending too much time concentrating on the world around you and ignoring your feelings. There is a healthy balance to be found that needs your attention. If you are too focused outward, you may feel you have lost yourself. But if you're too focused inward, you may feel disconnected from the world. The balance is found in a 70-30 split. 70% of your focus should remain outward, observing the external world, and 30% of your focus should be inward, checking on how you feel. Finding this balance helps support you, holding some internal focus that can prevent you from feeling extreme highs and lows, getting overly exhausted, hitting burnout, or missing moments of joy. So even when the world around you feels stressful and busy, hold some internal focus. So you need to keep that balance between the inside and the outside. Your inside do need work, and you need to consistently meditate every day, but also you need to be grounded in the physical world as well, which is, I know that message is for me too, because I really struggle with that sometimes. I just want to fly high and I forget that I'm in the physical, and that's not a good thing. It's not. It's a very fine way to get yourself sectioned. And then clearing limiting beliefs. Fly like the bird. 67. Clear limiting beliefs. It is time to uncover your limiting beliefs that have kept you far smaller than you truly are. Spread your wings and learn to fly by letting go of the unnecessary thoughts that are weighing you down. In the first few years of your life, you made assumptions about yourself due to your external environment. You started unconsciously writing the story of who you are and believing it to be true before you were even fully developed. There are usually one or two primary beliefs that tend to stay with us throughout our lifetimes until we are aware of them. They can direct our life choices. Common primary limiting beliefs are: I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, I'm not attractive enough, and I'm not clever enough. They're not true. You are good enough. You are lovable. You are attractive enough. And you are clever enough. So don't listen to the limiting beliefs. That's all they are. They can't control you. Don't let them control you. Don't let them have control over you. Remember who you are, is what I've got to say. But yeah, that is the end of that reading. If you liked it, pop a like and pop a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated with you, how you found the reading. I love reading the comments, guys. And yeah, good to be back. And I will be posting every day again, as much as I can. I hope everybody's having a wonderful new year. Had a wonderful new year, and you guys have had a great Christmas. Namaste and peace out.